Welcome to the Munch Madness 2023 live post-show Q&A here on the Doughboys Double. Wow.
The feedback.
The feedback. Thanks to everyone who has stuck around for the show. Apologies for the technical difficulties. Big props to Casey and Anya here in studio who have been working overtime debugging, as well as Emma Emotely, and as well as Amelia Marino, our associate producer, joining us in studio for the Q&A. So here we go. Here's what we're going to do, Mitch. We're going to get some questions. We got some questions from the chat, and we've also got some questions from our call-in studio, so we're going to be able to chop it up with the Freaks Live, Spotify Live style.
I love it.
But before we get to that, we did have a question for all of you.
Yes, we got one. You're going to ask us questions, but we have a question for you.
We're entitled to that at least.
And it's regarding the show.
Yeah.
Was it good?
Did you like the show we did?
Was the show any good?
Was it good?
Sorry if not.
If it was bad, it's okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
You can say if it was bad, but if it was good, I'd like to hear it.
I asked my mom if it was good, and she said it was good, but I think she might be lying to me, Wise.
Amelia said she saw her laughing at times.
I saw her crack a smile once or twice.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Okay. All right. I'll take it.
Yes, I completely... Look, we'll get into it.
We'll get into it.
A big part of the show, I got busted texting Amelia about pizza.
You're texting me like the whole time.
I know.
I was shocked. I was watching the stream. I was shocked. I was like, "There's no way he's gonna answer this one."
Oh no!
Text.
Well, there were two issues here. One, I need Amelia's help to figure out my sweet fin order, which was something that I just completely forgot. Why is eating a slice of pizza, which is what was delivered.
We got some pizza. Mitch came through, but more accurately,
Amelia came through. My issue, I in my mind, I was like, I mentioned the pizza to Amelia, but we never came up with a plan. So I texted her mid-show.
I missed the memo about the grandma pies.
I didn't tell Amelia about grandma pies in enough time. Let's hear your order processing here for the pizzas. I think this is very interesting.
It's not.
No, you went with the basic. I think this is like a thing that's like, this covers all the bases. I got a cheese. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got a veggie, and I got a meat lover. So that's what you did.
I figured there's probably an array of palettes here, so might as well cover all the bases. I got the plain New York style, the veggie one.
Yeah.
I think it's called the butcher's pizza. It had pizza, some sausage, some prosciutto.
Sure. It was a smart move. I think you handled it well, and I'll also say I think the thing that you really did well, which is difficult to calculate, is you
dealt with Mitch.
You dealt with Mitch, but you also got the proper amount of pizza for the number of eaters.
You were worried. And look,
there were more people here earlier, and then they saw the show and they left. So
that is true. Anders and Susser left. We had Jesse Thorne's friend, Anders.
Jesse Thorne's friend, Anders from Denmark, was checking out.
If Anders thought it was bad.
The show is bad. This is what Americans consider to be comedy. In Denmark, comedy is funny.
This makes me sad, which is interesting.
Yeah.
But thank you for everybody who helped out with the show. Thank you, you guys. Anya's parents just went to the airport by themselves, and she didn't get to say goodbye to her parents at the airport. She's here with us. I couldn't feel more like shit.
We did not demand that, by the way.
Casey's just like sitting there, and you guys, it seemed like the most stressful thing trying to figure out.
This seems like the worst day of both of your lives.
Everything was great until like a half an hour before we started live streaming.
Oh man.
There was like one issue we couldn't figure it out, but I think we figured it out.
Well, look, thank you both for figuring it out, and I'm glad that we're able to get this Q&A going.
Oh, dude, this is so me.
You
have something to say, Anya?
I just want to say, I want all the freaks to know that we tested this like 12 different times.
Of course.
And
Yes.
everything was working.
Yes.
We're not like last minute.
I feel really
Larry's.
bad.
Yeah.
No.
I brought my laptop, and I have the whale streaming in the bathroom right now. I forgot to turn it off.
You just have it going in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was watching it in there. I was like, I love this movie. I'm going to watch it in the bathroom. And then
Is that why there's a meatball sub in there?
There was also a meatball sub in there and a story that I wrote as a child about Moby Dick. But
you didn't pause it? Just left it streaming?
Here's the thing: is you know how like on like iTunes you can like have it replay. I just had it replaying.
Oh, okay. So you kind of had it on a loop.
That might have caused some issues with
great.
the Wi-Fi.
I will say I love the bathrooms here at Headgum. They
Great
have everything.
bathrooms.
They have deodorant. They have mints for your mouth.
Really well furnished. Yeah, they have
Here's
little,
my
they have
one-
little flossers, which I like.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell you my
useful.
one issue with the Headgum bathroom?
I know what it is. Let's say it on 3. 1, 2, 3. No
Echo.
plunger.
Oh.
Wait, you said no plunger? You said
Echoey.
echoey. I said audio, which I think we're on the same page there.
Okay.
No
Audio.
echoey. No plunger though. That is like a thing of like you're a little. Yeah, you're kind of like, oh boy, can I really floor it in here? If there's a crisis, then I don't have a.
I've had a crisis like that once.
Oh man, that's.
I was an intern for Comedy Bang Bang.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was right after lunchtime, so that everyone's going to be using the bathroom soon.
Yes.
So, of course, I clogged the toilet. There's no plunger around.
Man, that's rough stuff.
So, I unclogged it with my hand.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
And I felt so proud because
Amelia,
it was
Jesus
International
Christ.
Women's Day, and I felt so proud of myself. I felt really accomplished. Don't worry, I washed my hand really good after that.
Yeah, I would think so.
And
Oh my God.
so every International Women's Day, which actually just passed, I'm like, oh, this is the anniversary of when I unclogged the Comedy Bang Bang toilet with my hand. This is the Glendale Studios one.
I remember the Glendale Studios.
Yeah,
You know,
those were rough bathrooms.
We
Yeah.
we shot the What's Going On pilot there, Wags. The show that never was. The pilot for FX, the talk show that I did. And I know that studio, and I think that it's not your fault at all.
No,
There's
it's
a
not your
fucking old
fault.
Bing Crosby dump probably fucking
Yeah.
backing things up in there. It's not.
The Rat Pack was
Yeah, the
fucking
Rat
laying
Pack
cable
fucking-
back in the 50s.
fucking
to the
tossing
steam room.
loads in there.
Yeah, measuring their fucking hogs. Let's get to some questions. All right, for Amelia, that
Okay.
story is incredible. I am disgusted, but that is incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
That's
Echo-
only the tip of the iceberg.
The sound for me is that sort of thing. Wags, the sound, echo, as I said.
Yeah.
It's just that sort of thing of like, you're just gonna hear like a for like echoing
Odd.
throughout Headgum, and like a hunk is gonna be like, what the fuck was that shit?
So I was here a while back, and there were like not a lot of people here, and I was like, and someone went in the bathroom, and I was like. You always have like, because if you're in those bathrooms, it sounds super echoey. It's like, but no one's paying attention outside. No one can hear anything. I heard them like peeing, like just like full pee stream.
Oh,
And
sounds
I
like
was
a good stream.
Yeah, but I'm just like, so these bathrooms are, you can hear everything that happens in there. There's like no privacy from an audio standpoint.
In fact, so much so that every time I've used the bathroom here, which hasn't been much, but you may notice that I start blasting iTunes. Last time I was in there, Billy Joel started to play.
That's your move. You'll have some iTunes blast.
Is it that bad?
it's
I think
pretty
it's
smart.
Scenes from an Italian restaurant, more like scenes from the Headgum bathroom.
Bottle of just little fucking squeaks.
I'll say, as someone who's in this building a lot,
Yeah.
I never really pay attention or
That's a lie.
it doesn't.
That's
I don't
a
really
lie.
catch.
Pay
I'm not
attention.
lying.
Casey, this sounds like
I'm
you're
not
fucking, he's
lying.
putting his ear to the door now.
He doth protest too much.
I'm telling you, the Headgum hunks aren't listening to the bathroom.
All right, fair
activity.
enough.
Good to hear.
Casey,
Fair
you're
enough.
always in here though, and it's soundproof.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Ooh, sounds
Casey's
like the
Casey's a
bathroom.
hunk walker. He's a hunk, but he also can walk amongst us.
Right.
Like he can interact with the
He's
Doughboys.
in both worlds.
Yeah,
He has,
yeah,
like, Blade.
yeah. Mhm.
That's fucking sick. Is Emma, are you able to talk? Because I know you're helping us out remotely, but I know the audio has been giving us some issues.
Oh no, I can talk.
Hi, Emma. Thanks for being here.
I can talk. This just sucks. Hi, Emma.
Been tuning
Amelia,
you
that's
idiots
the
out.
most wild story I've heard all week. Thank you for that.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
It's insane.
Funny
Emma,
and
thank
horrible.
you as well for everything.
Thank you, Emma.
with-
Thanks,
course.
Emma.
Emma,
I'm
we
so glad I never had to unclog the toilet at Palmerston like that.
that was you song's job.
Yeah, Yuzong was just kind of like a bathroom attendant. If you went in there, he was in there.
Yeah.
waiting to help out.
He'd offer you mints. He'd take tips.
Sitting there as you're on the
You want
toilet.
some cologne? Sure.
The with Palmerston, before people would come, I would always like I would make sure that the bathroom was at least decent. Like I would use like a wet wipe on the seat. Like I would like try to clean it a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I know that you don't like germs. I mean, who likes germs?
No one likes germs.
But,
Some people
you're
are
a big
picking on
non-germ
germs.
man.
Amelia raised her hand to say she likes germs.
I kind of like,
Pro
well,
germs.
it makes sense the way you declog toilets. But also Wags,
I better declog this one just in case.
we catch a red-handed with her hand in a toilet. What the fuck are you doing?
Brown-handed.
Good God.
I remember there was a couple times at Palmerston, sorry for calling you out on it, Wags, where you touched my doorknob with a paper towel.
Oh,
times.
yeah.
There was like a few times where it seemed like Wags. Now,
That's their bathroom door, though.
yeah. I'm not grabbing it shit-handed or whatever. I'm not like that doesn't
It's
happen.
not even about you.
Sure.
Yeah.
But in the new place, it's not an issue.
Well, you also have hand towels in the new place, which is huge. Because sometimes you
Yeah.
go to the bachelor apartment, it's like they've got one towel that's a bath towel. We really got to get to questions. But they get one
Sure.
towel that's a bath towel and that's also used for hand towels for guests. And it's like, you've been rubbing this all over your dick balls and asshole. Like, I don't want to dry my hands after I've just cleansed myself and I'm going to eat a meal.
I don't use it. I use a bar of soap. I'm one of those people who uses a bar of soap all over my body.
But when you're drying yourself, I mean.
you're talking
Your
about my
bath
actual towel.
your
Yeah.
bath towel that
Yeah.
a lot of, I feel like a lot of single dudes, they use a
Yeah.
bath towel as also the hand towel for guests. There's one
Yeah.
towel in there.
That's probably had touched my balls and
Yeah.
maybe my ass.
I
a few
don't love
times.
that, but you
And
have
your
hand towels
brown
at the new place, and it's
starfish?
great.
My chocolate
Yes, yeah.
starfish.
Or what are these chocolate starfish?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. All right, that's fair. That's fair.
All right, let's try to position my
All
headphones
right.
so I can hear both of you
I
and
know.
also hear.
And when the ear headphones are over your ears, you go. It messed me up on the Blues Brothers parody song.
Yeah.
Because I was I can't hear Weiger singing.
Yeah,
And then I did fuck it up. But it's okay. I covered it.
it's tough.
fine.
I fucked it up. I was up an octave. Let's get to some questions. First
Okay.
question. Let's take one from the chat.
All right. Well, I the first one I have queued up is from Barry Lamb in the Dose
We
Corps.
love
Hi, Barry.
Hi, Barry. How you doing?
Hi, guys. Do you have a take on edible bowls? I say no to bread or tortilla bowls, but I love a waffle bowl for ice cream. Thanks. Bye.
Waffle
great-
bowl is a great.
This
That
is a
one's so
fucking
fun.
great question,
Great question
Barry.
from Barry.
MVP. That guy's great.
Yeah, he does a good job.
I look before this. I would be like edible bowl. What are you talking about?
Mhm. What are you doing with your phone?
I'm in the moment. How it's
He's
thinking.
texting me.
I'm gonna look at the chat. I'm
we
looking at
need
the
another
chat.
pizza.
People also, by the way, I just want to say this. I know that there's a no Reddit rule with Wags, but I was like, I'm gonna look and see some messages, and they were like, Mitch not paying attention to the show and texting Amelia about the pizza. We need the pizza we needed the pizza at the end of the show.
Yeah,
Our
but
guests
Wags-
needed
Wa-
it.
Wags was right. It was already ordered by the time you texted me about it.
Yes, I should have known that it was covered, but I was just double checking to make sure it was covered.
I mean, it's funny that you did it. That's what the show is. What do
yes,
people
but
want?
it was good that I did it. It was good to check in.
It
on
wasn't
the pizza.
good, but it was funny.
Our guests were hungry. My mom was hungry.
Uh-huh.
It was great. It was a good thing.
Some of the hosts were hungry.
Some of the hosts might have
One
been
host in
hungry.
particular.
Mm-hmm.
I ate just as much as you.
It's true.
Anyways.
By the way, I got Mrs. Mitchell some wine.
Oh fuck.
We'll bring it in here
Gonna have
too.
to fucking
You want
drag.
some Sauvignon Blanc? I can get you some
No,
Sauvignon
it's okay.
Blanc.
Gonna have to fucking drag her into the house. But wait, what was on my whole thing? I forget what I was.
You were talking
saying.
about the Reddit. You were complaining about the Reddit.
Yeah.
We were talking about Barry's. Barry had a great question, and we immediately
We
pivoted
skipped
over.
Oh, that's
over
what it
it.
was. Bowls.
Away from it. Great question.
Edible bowls.
Bread bowls
Mm-hmm.
are always like a better idea in theory than in execution. It's too much. It's
I
Unga
disagree.
Pachka. You disagree.
Wait,
You'll
yeah.
eat a whole
Do you
fucking
guys
bread
want to
bowl?
know something wild?
Yes.
Please.
I literally ate a Panera bread bowl with broccoli cheddar soup in it during
Wow.
the first stream.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
fucking insane.
I'm glad you brought
It
up
was
Panera
delicious.
because Panera is one of my favorite. Like their bread bowl is get some French onion soup in there. That's like one of the best
Ugh.
meals ever.
Delicious.
Emma, that is more dangerous than me eating Chipotle right before the fucking show.
I have an iron stomach. Nothing fucks me up.
That is
I'm
true.
so
You are good
jealous.
with that. Just from doing tours and stuff, it seems like I feel like when we're on tour, Wags, you and I are like, yeah, we need to stop like constantly. And we're also
Yeah.
like eating horribly. And
no,
we-
I have what's like a wood stomach.
yeah.
Like what's like I'm just trying to think of like what's the crappiest, but like when you get like you start like an art like an adventure game
Yeah,
And like your
the
first
stick.
weapon is like a bamboo stick. Yeah, that's like what my stomach is made out of.
Fucking shooting straight out of the end of that bamboo stick. Yeah, no, I'm the same way. But I was okay. And if I had that, I don't know if I would be okay. Broccoli and cheddar soup, right, Emma?
Yeah.
In a bread bowl. Fuck,
That's
fucking
intense. That's
delicious.
intense. It's fucking good.
I was never like a huge bread bowl person. I mean, I love bread, so anytime I got one, I would eat them. It's just as I get older, the older you get, the shorter life seems. It's that sort of thing of I just try not to eat bread as much. But I'll tell you why, is what got me good, and I wonder if anyone else here has had it. That Paquito Mas tostada bowl is a great edible bowl. It's a great bowl.
I haven't had
Isn't it too much?
It's too much.
Like, you're
but-
not finished. Could you finish that thing? I can never finish one of those.
I mean,
or if
the
I
answer
do, I
is
feel bad.
I can. I mean, yeah, but I can't. But it's so great if you, especially the bottom that's like covered in
The
beans.
bottom is fucking great.
The bottom is
Bottom
great.
is so good.
You dip that bottom on with beans on it in like a green salsa in the verde. Oh,
Yeah.
it's fucking great.
All right, let's get. That's a great question, Barry. I agree.
So
with
I
you
guess
on
the
waffle
answer is
bowls,
that
though.
we're pro bowl.
I'm pro bowl. I think you're correct though that waffle bowl is the best version. Amelia, do you have another question?
Yes.
And then let's take a call after this.
From Chicago, Lee. Or Leah?
Yeah, Leah. I think it's
Oh, yeah,
Chicago
I know,
Leah.
yeah,
Hi,
yep.
Chicago
Chicago
Leah.
Leah from the Dose Card. Easter is coming up. What are their 3 must-haves for an Easter basket?
Wow. All right, first you gotta have some eggs.
Eggs are good.
Eggs.
Eggs have to be there in any way. And I think that my favorite for them is the ones that open and have candy inside of them. That's the most fun.
What kind of candy? Because I'm a big proponent of peanut M&Ms that are pastel colored inside of an egg.
This is so hard because now I'm
Oh,
like,
those are really fun. The pastel M&Ms.
Yeah.
The Easter colorway.
I got news for you. I think I need a Cadbury egg.
Yes. Cadbury bunny.
So you're taking both eggs with little candies inside, and then also separately Cadbury egg.
But I'm maybe saying I do the Cadbury egg instead. I recently was like, who cares about a Cadbury egg? I like the Snickers egg. I like that egg a lot more. There's like other eggs. There's Reese eggs. But
Oh, those Reese's eggs are good.
I went back to the Cadbury egg, and I think the Cadbury egg is pretty fucking good.
I think it's a good call. It's also like it's so Easter appropriate. But speaking of Easter appropriate, we're talking must-haves. I want a big fucking hollow chocolate bunny. I want a big
Yes.
chocolate
Good.
bunny that's like bad quality chocolate,
Yeah.
but it's hollow inside. You bite the maybe just with solid ears.
All right.
Yeah.
It's fucking great.
It's
It's a
hollow
lot of
inside.
fun.
You break a hole in it, and what happens?
It's got like a cheap like little like like carrot, like an orange and green carrot
Yeah.
that's like made from fondant on the outside. Tastes like
That's
shit.
good.
I love getting the curvature of the hollow chocolate to fit perfectly on your tongue.
Oh my god,
That's-
what a treat that is.
Also,
God,
very
that's so
appropriate
good.
for you to like biting into the. It was always kind of dark to me to see like the hollowed out inside of the bunny. But
That's part of what's fun about it.
yeah, I could see you liking that.
It's a hollow bunny. I also the other thing I always associate with an Easter basket, cheap plastic grass. Give me that
Yes.
fake grass.
So that's one of the things on your list.
I think if I get a bunny, I get eggs full of candy, and I get fake grass, I'm feeling pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Reese's eggs.
Reese's eggs are a great
Emma,
one.
they're great. Reese's eggs are good. And then I'm like, would I want those over Cadbury? Like right now, yes. But just I was excited to hear about one for Easter.
I had a sleepover at my friend Ryan's house as a kid, and there were like 3 of us sleeping over, and it was Easter Eve, and they were like,
What
"We'll
the
make you Easter
fuck?
baskets." Like
You
they
had
were like,
friends sleep over on Easter Eve.
yeah, they were like, we'll make you. The mom was like, we'll make you Easter baskets, like your name's on the baskets, and I was like, we could make up kids, like extra kids, and get extra baskets.
Jesus Christ.
And so I deviously on this holiday that's the holiest day in the Christian calendar, celebrating Christ's resurrection, I sinned and I invented kids.
You invented kids.
And the mom was like, "Who's Tyrone?" Said a fake kid named Tyrone, and she got a full basket that we were like split.
It worked.
Yeah, it worked. Because she was like, I don't
I
know,
also
I'll
thought you
fill
would
it
put
up.
like Nick too, like a fucking idiot. Man,
No, I made up a kid.
that's very,
That
very
is amazing.
funny.
Yeah, it was pretty devious.
I want to say like a funny spoil thing of like a video game in my Easter basket. That's fun.
Wait, did you ever get a toy in Easter baskets?
I said it because I got a Ninja Turtle one time.
We get like one action figure,
and then one year my mom did put, like, it was like near the end of Easter, she did put a video game in my Easter basket.
God, that's fucking sick.
It was fucking awesome.
We got G.I. Joes in it.
I mean, I remember to this day. I was like, holy shit.
Do you remember the game?
It was a Super Nintendo game. I bet you if I think on it, I could probably figure it out.
First party?
Yeah, I think so.
Did it have a Mario character?
Yeah, it might have been.
Mario Kart, maybe? Could have been Mario Kart. Mario Paint?
Not Mario.
Yoshi's Island?
It might have been Yoshi's Island.
Fuck, that would be awesome. Jesus Christ, what an amazing
Man,
gift.
maybe it was. It was somewhere in that. It was a Super Nintendo game.
Yeah.
It was somewhere in there. Fuck.
I bet it was that.
Man, that's good. See, I got one video. I mean, but if it was Yoshi's Island, I mean, that's one of the best gifts of all time.
Yeah, that's fucking incredible.
I mean, that's like one of the best. I mean, how can you top that?
Yeah, that's so good.
But Easter's usually, I think, that feels the right time too, Wags, because it is almost like, I was like, you know, like, I think Easter's the one that you fall out of as a kid first. Where you're like, I don't give a shit about this anymore.
For sure.
All right, let's get a caller in.
You know what? They're gonna call me Silver Spoon Man, but you know what? I am the
because
Silver
you asked
Spoon.
for a video game in your Easter basket.
Yes.
I didn't even ask for it. That was the plus side.
Let's get a caller in here from Call In Studio. Looks like Channing from Brooklyn. You're on with the Doughboys.
Wow, Channing.
Oh, he's from the snack pack.
Hi, Channing.
Oh, from the snack pack.
Channing, were you on snack pack before?
Yeah.
Hey,
wow,
what's up?
Good to see you again, or good to hear from you again, buddy.
How you doing, you freak?
Yeah, good to be back. I'm doing all right.
How's life treating you in Brooklyn? What's the weather like over there?
You know, it was warmish today, a little gray, but you know, I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Any good slices lately? Tell us a slice update, huh?
Yeah, give us a Brooklyn slice.
Give us a Brooklyn slice update.
I haven't been getting any good pizza lately. What I've been doing is I've been getting
come
frozen
on.
Trader Joe's. The frozen Trader Joe's stuff is all right though. I've been heating that up in the oven. They got a couple good
You
options.
busting our balls over here?
You're over in Brooklyn, one of the 5 boroughs, and you're getting frozen Trader Joe's pizza? Oh,
you're busting our balls.
You're busting our
fucking balls.
You're busting our
You're
balls.
busting out fucking balls.
What frozen Trader Joe's treats do you go with?
There's one that's like got a bunch of stuff on it, like sausage, peppers, onions. I forget what it's called. God,
So this is straight up
box
frozen
of it.
pizza from Trader Joe's.
I love that
it's
Italian
pretty simple stuff.
3 or 4 cheese pizza. Do you know that one from
That one
Trader
is
Joe's?
good. Yeah, that one
It's
is good.
fucking good. That's a great
No, that's a
frozen
quality pizza. You ever fuck with that 3 cheese Italian?
I've tried that one. Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one. Do you plus up your frozen pizzas at all? Because this is the thing Natalie is great at. She'll like add extra
Yes, I
toppings
do.
or add extra cheese. Yeah. What's your strategy?
Not with too many toppings, but so there.
Oh,
is
not too many
actually a really
toppings.
good-
Come on, you're busting our
He's
balls.
busting out fucking balls here.
Sorry, Channing, continue.
Listen, there's a really good. There actually is a really good brick place near me that does like a pepperoni with like a hot honey. So what I've been doing is I've been getting hot honey
Wow.
from Trader Joe's plus the crushed red pepper and oregano, and just throwing a bunch of that on with the pizza that's already super topped up with toppings, and that whole thing. It tastes.
God, I love that.
Yeah.
That's right. Channing, if I remember correctly from the snack pack, you're a cyclist. Is that correct?
Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
Do you use your bicycle if you're gonna do like run errands? You're gonna pick up groceries. You load that all into the basket.
Yeah, so I've actually been doing it in a backpack mostly, but it's been starting to hurt the back.
Oh,
a
that's
little
smart.
bit. So I just got a rear rack that I'm gonna start using with panniers and stuff.
Oh, nice.
No idea what the fuck any of that is. But L&B Spumoni Gardens, what was the one that I had? F&F Pizzeria? I was trying to think of the big ones I had. Totano's I didn't have. I want to do John's of Bleecker, Wags, when we go back. We're not going to have enough time to eat any pizza in New York City.
No, we're gonna be in New York for like a day.
Yeah, where it's gonna be bad.
Channing,
got
okay,
tickets.
you're heating up this pizza.
I'll be there.
You got tickets. Oh, you'll be there. Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
What did you have, Channing? I apologize because we got railroaded into talking about pizzas, about Brooklyn slices, but I believe you might have had a different agenda calling in. Did you have a question?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. So I was just eating a bowl of cereal, right? It's a bowl of like mini frosted like wheat, and I was thinking like it's really small, right? But if somebody were to offer me one, like, hey, do you want one of these? I'd be like, yeah, that's good. But if someone were to like offer me like a grain of rice, I'd be like, no, that's terrible. So what's like the smallest unit of food that would make you happy to eat?
This is a great question. It might be a mini wheat. You might have cracked it.
Ooh.
A mini wheat.
If you get smaller than a mini wheat, it starts to be a little creepy, right?
Are we
It's
sure?
like you're giving me one Cheerio. It's weird.
Yeah, if someone gave me
Yeah,
one
what,
Cheerio, that is weird.
Yeah.
That is weird. I
Yeah.
agree with you.
Kind of gross,
But-
actually. Like what? Where,
It feels
where'd it
gross.
come from?
You know what? If someone,
I feel like
I got a rebuttal. If someone gave me one Skittle, I'd be like, nah, I like the one Skittle. I'll take the one Skittle.
Would you take it
Okay.
from their hand though?
Well, now it sounds like a sweaty Skittle.
only after he touched Mitch's doorknob.
Just hand unclogged a toilet. Here, you want a Skittle? Yeah, a Skittle might do it, but that might also be like a little candy addendum.
What
Like
about a
candy might have its
goldfish?
own rules. Yeah,
Yeah,
Goldfish
I might
cracker?
like, if somebody gave me a Skittle, I'd like maybe look at them like, you're not going to give me a couple more? Like, what's going on here?
Hmm.
That's a great point. It feels pointed that you're like giving me an individual one instead of offering me a small handful. And also like pour it from the bag. And if you're pouring it from the bag, you're not going to dispense just one, right?
Unless you're
I
like,
think mini wheat is
super
maybe it because
free.
mini wheat's about exactly unless you're a Doughboys fan level freak. I think you might have hit it because a mini wheat is about the size of like a cookie. It's about the size of like an Oreo. And like yeah, if someone wants to give me one of those, I'm okay with that.
But they suck.
How dare you?
there it is.
I would say no
There
to
it
one
is.
mini wheat.
You don't like mini wheats?
No.
What cereals do you like?
I would say yes to one Cheerio. I like Cheerios.
Channing-
Amelia is interesting.
Channing, to answer your
Like a
question, my
plain?
favorite pizzas in Brooklyn are DeFera, L&B Spumoni Gardens, F&F Pizzeria. Yeah, those are my favorite. But you know what? You're zapped. Sorry.
Oh,
Thank
gotta
you,
zap
Channing.
you.
Great to hear from you.
great to
My
hear-
dad
to talk to you
Scorpion
guys.
says that if
Yeah,
you
stay safe
put-
on the streets out there.
Yeah,
Thank you, Channing.
let's hear this. I want to hear what Scorpion
Oh,
has to say.
just back to honey on pizza. Scorpion says that if you put honey on pizza in Bensonhurst, you'll get slapped. He told me that once.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're putting honey on my pizza, you breaking my balls.
Go, one of the five
That's what
boroughs:
he-
Brooklyn, Staten Island, the Bronx, Manhattan, and of course Queens. You gonna put honey on a pizza?
Just fucking, that's
Come
ridiculous.
on, you're busting my balls.
I think any size food, if I wanted it, I'd be fine with. But like to get,
I think Channing
Look,
is spot on. I think if it's too small, it's weird.
okay, so a frosted mini wheat,
I think that's a good threshold.
which is like kind of close to the size of like a fun size Snickers. I guess if
Yeah.
you go smaller than that,
Yeah,
you can't share.
right.
All right.
Smaller than Mitch's hog.
Jesus Christ. There was a bit on the Daily Show about how the statue David has a small hog last night.
Yeah.
I was infuriated. I was watching so mad. Look, it's different for a lot of different people. Let's get into the next caller. in here,
Does the host have a small hog? Was it a guest host with a
It
small
was
hog?
John Leguizamo. It did a great job.
I feel like Leguizamo's probably got a fucking
Yeah, he's got a
fucking
master
big
hog.
piece. Yeah. All right, let's get another call.
Yeah, we're reading each other's minds here, Wags.
It's Max. It looks like Max from Montana. Is that correct? Hi, Max.
Yep.
You're on with the Doughboys.
Doughboys,
Max,
how
can you hear
are
us?
you?
We're doing
Max,
great,
what's
Max.
up,
Hi,
dude?
Max.
How's life in Big Sky Country?
Yeah, how's Big Sky?
A lot of snow lately. I just flew back in yesterday and I had to dig my car out at the airport.
Oh,
And I
shit.
Oh
only
my
brought
God.
shorts 'cause I've been in the Caribbean, so that was a bummer.
Oh
But,
my
that's
God.
life.
Oh no.
Max, you can tell that when you answered that, it felt like a heavy thing. Like it was like a lot of snow, and it's like, damn, smart. We're almost into April, Wags.
Yes.
That's life.
That's
life
wild.
Out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah, we
Let
got a couple more.
me-
We got a couple more weeks of it coming. I wanted to say thank you. Also, you guys named one of my chickens way back in the day on the Cosmic Wings episode, and Cheetle the chicken is thriving, producing a lot of eggs.
Oh,
so
great to
out
hear
there for
that.
the
yeah,
family.
I remember that.
Wow.
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 Happy to hear that about Cheetle.
Cheetle's doing well. Cheetle's doing great still. Yeah.
Yeah, lots of eggs.
Yep, doing
Max was just saying that.
doing great.
I didn't hear it.
Her and her
And,
four friends, they're all doing great. Cheetle's the alpha chicken.
Do you think you could bring Cheetle to like maybe a Doughboys Q&A at some point?
Not a chance.
I do not want to eat Cheetle. I'm joking.
That's not what I was thinking when you said that.
I think I want to fuck the chicken.
Yeah, that's what I don't know.
You did seem horny.
Earth?
Yeah, you
I was licking my lips.
exactly.
That looked
Not a
horny.
chance. Not with that many
Cheeto
fellow
will turn me
Doughboys
down?
fans in the house.
Yeah.
That's a smart move.
Max, what's your question?
So, some friends of mine from Billings, they play a game that they call Punch Sandwich. There's no winners in this game, but it's pretty much you got a sandwich anytime you order it and you're with your friends, and you have to keep something on top of the sandwich, or your other friends can just kind of punch it and ruin your sandwich.
Okay.
So that could be like a piece of tomato, it could be a little bit of napkin, it could be anything.
Can you clarify what you mean by on top of it?
So, like, you could just take a little piece of tomato and rest it on top of the top bun or the top piece of bread while it's sitting in front of you. If your sandwich is unguarded, somebody else can give it, a big whack and everything goes everywhere. If you punch someone's sandwich and there's not something on top, then you got to buy them a new one.
Interesting.
So I was going to ask you all.
Wait, I'm
a
confused.
game that we can play with bowls.
Sorry, I know you're going to get to your question, but I'm fascinated by this practice.
Yep.
How did this come about? Is question one. Question two is, what is the advantage of putting something on top of your sandwich if it can get punched regardless? Or are you saying that works as a shield to make it punch proof?
My thought immediately was like, man, it really does snow a lot up there in fucking Montana. Fucking, I don't know. Let's play some Punch Sandwich.
Yeah.
It makes it punch proof. So that's the only advantage is you got to be playing the game. So
if I got a dill
it makes
pickle,
it punch
if I got a dill
proof, and
pickle
then-
slice on there, then you can't punch my sandwich.
That is a guarded sandwich. Yeah.
Got it. Okay,
if
got it.
someone
Now I
goes in
understand.
on that, then they got to buy you a new sandwich.
Got it. I understand.
There's no winners in this game. There's
I
no
feel like
winners
I
at all.
lost.
You're just playing this
Because
game.
I still don't get it.
Wait, so say the question again,
and
Max.
the origins. Just the joke, the origin of the story is the Billings public school system. That's the origins of the story.
There we go.
of the game.
That makes sense.
The question would be, could you guys come up with any games or have any thoughts on a game that maybe we could play with a bowl?
With a bowl.
Bowl foods?
Do you know what Woo plays is? Do you know that drinking game of Are You Playing for Life? Do you know that?
No.
And then there's a thing that he told me 10 years ago, and he'll still say it to me, but you have to finish your drink. He does this at 40. He still tells me to finish the drink. But I don't know about any drinking or eating games. I usually am not playing around when it comes to food. I'm just angrily eating my way through it. Wags, how do you feel?
I think there's something to do with bowls that involves not using spoons. And what I want to say is maybe you can have anything in a bowl, but you can't use a spoon. You want to use a fork, you want to sip it from the edge, that's fine. But if I catch you with a spoon, I get to punch your fucking spoon.
Yeah.
It's because it has to have punching, right? That's a part of it.
Maybe throwing something in. I don't know. It definitely, you got to ruin the other person's meal.
Okay,
if there's no winners here, right?
If I see you with a spoonful, I get to put something in your bowl.
That's fucking good. And then you have to eat that shit.
And then you have to eat that.
Oh, and pour any other liquid.
Yeah, I can
Pour
add
any
a
other
liquid to your
in.
bowl if you're using a spoon. If you're not using a spoon, then it's fine. And if you can sneak a spoonful. If you get a spoonful and you put the spoon back down, and the spoon is just resting,
and
in
then
the bowl
they
or
pour
next to the
something
bowl,
in there, they gotta eat that.
Then they
shit.
gotta eat that. Yeah, they gotta eat that. If the spoon's not in their hand as they pour it, they gotta eat it.
Wags, I'm going to put one little Cheerio in your bowl. Dirty hands.
This is sick.
Max, you all right?
You could ruin a lot of bowls of cereal with some White Claws on a camping trip. There you go. Boom.
That's what we're talking about. I don't think it can't be anything gross. It has to be edible. That's
Yeah, it has to be edible.
Mm.
Yeah, no, you can't just put piss in there.
Oh.
We're gonna find out what I don't know what to name this, but spoon in? How about that? Spoon in, spoon out. How's that? That's good.
That's pretty good. I'm just trying to think of are there other pitches?
Well, we got time on our hands, so this sounds like a great game to help us.
Are we in
help us
business
get
with you
through
now,
it.
Max?
Yeah. Toilet bowl, maybe?
Toilet bowl is good. That's pretty good.
Bowl patrol. How about bowl patrol?
Bowl patrol is great.
See, my fear of this, just even this game, it's going to be
LLC? Yeah, I'll get that registered next week. We got it.
we're going to hear on the news like a student at LSU Sigma Chi fraternity has died drinking toilet bowl. Like,
during a hazing incident involving a game called Bowl Patrol, invented on the Doughboys podcast.
Nick Weiger and Mike Mitchell have been arrested. Then your mugshot with a huge smile on your face.
Yeah, Max in Montana has agreed to testify in exchange for immunity.
Max is trying
Max,
to leave.
it's great to hear from you. Yeah,
See
you're
you, Max,
trying to get out of here.
Bye-bye.
Stay warm
Bye,
up there.
Max.
Come visit, zapping myself.
You're zapped. Get the fuck out of here.
Do we have another
Also-
question for the Discord? Then we'll get some more calls.
All right, Max is gone. Bowl Patrol fucking sucks. What the fuck is that bowl? What game are they playing up there?
They like to ruin each other's meals. It's fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's fun.
from Nimble Dick Energy, if you had to fight a fast food mascot, who would they choose and why? Who would we choose? and
I
why?
have to fight him.
There was, you know what? There was like a meme or whatever.
I
about
saw
this.
that one.
And a lot of
Yeah.
people said Mr. Peanut, but here's the thing: Mr. Peanut has a cane too.
He has a
Well,
cane.
the Gerber baby was down
Oh,
low,
I would kick
too.
the shit out of the Gerber baby. That's easy. That's easy as hell. That's great. Gerber baby would fucking Emma. Who do you got? Emma, we haven't checked in with you in a minute. Which food mascot? I mean, I guess you would feel bad kicking the Gerber baby's ass, but then you would know that the Gerber baby like really wants to kill you, right?
It's funny because the Gerber baby mascot is usually an actual baby.
Yeah.
It's not
Oh,
like a
shit.
character, it's a literal infant. So that's interesting.
And what if we met? What if it was like the Gerber? It's like, I used to be the Gerber baby, dude. You.
Oh,
picked
yeah, it's a
wrong.
grown-up
Like,
Gerber
oh,
baby.
Fuck.
That's like how the devil would fulfill that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like it's just like you thought you were gonna fight a baby.
Yeah.
Well, it's a grown-up baby. The devil, he got me.
Oh, you tricky devil.
Yeah, you tricky devil.
Is the devil from the bayou?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're always 100% from the bayou.
I think
If it was just a baby, though, I would kick its ass.
I'm not going to pick a baby or a woman because I wouldn't fight them in real life. So I would pick like okay, who would be like
what a
who
hero.
would be who would be a
Flex.
dude in my weight class that I think I could take? I think I could fuck up Mayor McCheese. I think he's like a coddled bureaucrat. I think he's got a bunch of
I think Mayor
security
McCheese would
around him.
fucking
I don't think he's
tool
ever
you.
actually fought for anything in his life except for his own self-interest. And I feel like I think he's got a glass jaw. I think he'd kick his ass.
I think Mayor
Yeah.
McCheese would fucking speed bag your ass. I think you'd be fucking toast.
I think I could get him.
I don't think you could get him. He's got a huge head. He could just. He's whipping that thing around.
The huge head's a big like a easy target.
Yeah, but it's soft. I feel like you can just kind of grab it with your hands and you're good.
Yeah,
It's
there
a
you
burger.
go. Yeah.
you'd be hungry looking at him. It would just be a mess. I think. Just beat up the Gerber baby. It's so easy.
I'm not gonna fight the Gerber baby.
Then you just like pin it. You could just pin it and then win.
Here's-
3-2, like 1-2-3.
Here's who I'd
Pin.
stay away from: the KFC Colonel. Because
Oh,
the Colonel
yeah.
he's got old man strength and he's also like a little off his rocker, like he's
Yeah.
famously eccentric. Killed a man in a duel in real life.
Wow.
So yeah,
Whoa, I didn't
he's
know
fucking.
that.
He's
I'm
a
home of the
bad
double
dude.
down. That's what he said to you.
So yeah, definitely not fighting him.
I would probably pick Ronald McDonald just because I just want to roll around with.
That's first of all insane. 1, 2, an insane statement. 1
Yes.
to want to roll around with Ronald McDonald. 2, it's scary. I feel like he's one of the scary ones. Grimace, scary. A lot of Weiger picked one of the McDonald's mascots, but I think most of them are scary. Fry guys will team up on you. It's a great question.
Yeah, he might have a dark side. Any sort of clown, you never know what they're
Yeah.
capable of.
You know what? If you want to fight two mascots and you want to kick their ass, I got your answer. Fucking right
The
here.
Doughboys.
Ooh.
These Doughboys cartoons.
I kind of got the better of Chuck E. Cheese as a kid.
What does that mean?
What?
The mascot was like hugging another kid, and I went around to the back of his suit and I tied his tail to a chair.
You're a real piece of
Oh
shit.
my God!
You know
First
that?
the Easter baskets, and now this.
Yeah,
You're
it
a
was
real
pretty-
piece of shit.
It was pretty. In hindsight, because I'm like, there was like a fucking 15-year-old kid in there, just constantly probably being like kicked and punched by kids, and now he has like a kid tying his tail to a chair. I felt bad about it, but at the time when I was like 7, I thought
Was
it
this in
like,
Long Beach?
perfectly naughty. Yeah,
You're gonna hate hearing this, but I went to the Long Beach Chuck E. Cheese.
yeah.
And there were big mouse bones there attached to a chair.
He never got
Dude,
away.
he never got away.
Oh my
dude.
God.
He never fucking got away. Anyways, Amelia, let's hear a little bit more about why you want to roll around on the ground with Ronald
I don't
McDonald.
know. I think you said it all. He's he's a
The freak.
clown. He's
Mhm.
got a little dark side to him.
Yes.
And I feel like I would feel very accomplished if I won the fight with him, much like how I felt accomplished when I unclogged the toilet at the Comedy Bang bathroom.
Just schedule it for International Women's Day.
Yeah.
Just make a whole thing of it.
Uncloggerman.
Ronald McDonald, if you're watching this,
That was
come
pretty
to
good.
Headgum's
That was
studio
good.
now.
Unclog. Don't call McDonald's mascots down here. I said uncloggerman. That
Yeah,
would
it's
be up
really
on
good.
the,
Oh,
that's the title at the beginning of the episode.
You know who else I think like either of us could beat up?
Who's that?
The fucking Noid.
I mean, either Kowalik or the Noid.
Yes,
either
yeah.
one, 100%.
Kowalik I'm a little worried about because Kowalik's got a screw loose.
He's also got COVID, so that is to his advantage.
Yeah.
But I put him right next to the Gerber baby as far as
Let's take another
Yeah.
call.
All right. I don't know who this is because it says voice troll, but it looks like an interesting question. So we're going
Voice
for
troll.
voice
All right, okay, let's get
Okay.
voice troll
Voice
in here.
troll.
What's up, voice troll?
how you boys do it. It has like a great voice.
Hi, voice troll. You're on with the Doughboys.
Okay.
Hello,
I'm ready.
can you hear
Voice
us?
troll.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
I'm ready.
You're
All right.
ready.
All right, let's hear it. Voice troll.
Voice troll?
So far you've scared us.
Yeah, you said I'm ready a couple of times and then disappeared. Are you there, voice troll?
Hello.
Hi.
No, it's Wastrel from the Doughboys. So deal with my awesomeness, okay?
Oh, from
Oh.
the Dough Squad, you're saying, right?
Wow. Is that what you said? What's your name?
Wastrel. Well, it's Nate, but I'm Wastrel. And
Oh, it's Wastrel. Hi, Wastrel. Good to see you.
We thought all right. You're not that. We know you. It's safe.
This is the pre-screening said
You at
voice
least
troll.
You don't know me in the biblical sense, but you know me.
Yes,
Okay.
we've never fucked Wastrel. It's true.
Your handle is Wastrel, but the auto screener, which tries to put together a transcript of what you said, calls you voice troll. And I think that's appropriate because I think you're being a little bit of a voice troll.
Oh
right now.
wow, Wastrel.
Wow. That is a huge accusation, and I am very upset about it. But that's fine. We can move on.
Wastrel, what's your
question,
What's your
Wastrel?
question?
Okay. Is there a chain that you always order one dish if you get it for delivery or pickup,
Ooh.
and you might get a different dish if you are there in-house, like if you dine in?
That's a great question. My mind immediately went to sandwiches. And if I will not get a hot sandwich if I'm going to get that to go. That's like I'm ordering there to
Really?
eat there. Yeah, because I don't think that's going to travel well. But I'll get a cold sandwich to go. That's usually my routine.
It's funny because I just this is just an example of it, but we were about to order some canters the other night. My mom and I, we didn't do it. We went to a local burrito place right near my place. It was great.
Yeah.
They just set up a tent and sell burritos. It's fucking delicious.
Love those. Look, give me a fucking canvas overlay, and then someone's working a charcoal grill underneath.
Man,
making some fucking.
I got al pastor, and I literally
great.
had to pull half of the meat out. It was so fucking stuffed with meat.
Wow.
Fucking Nick's undies for crying out loud.
Jesus Christ. Unnecessary.
Oh, I'm sorry. So we were gonna order some, and I was thinking, I was like, oh, we shouldn't get fries. We should get potato latkes. That would be better
That's
travel wise. Fries always travel a little bit. I mean, like for me, I think it's more of the thing of like, oh, I never order like fast food like McDonald's or Wendy's over. I never get that delivered to my house ever.
Right.
And I don't think that travels well.
No.
But besides that, I don't know if there's anything specific that I would get, like when I'm delivering versus when I'm not delivering. I don't know. How about you?
Yeah, I already answered.
Sandwiches for him.
Oh, then fine.
Amelia, you got any thoughts?
For me,
You're
I
a
would
fucking
say
voice troll.
I'm a frequenter of Sushi Stop.
Sure.
And I would say if I were to order it from home, I would get more of the hot type, like a baked salmon roll or any of the hot rolls like tempura or something
Sure,
like that.
yeah.
Those travel a little better than the fresh fish.
That's
the
a
raw
good call.
fish.
I agree with that.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
if I were in the restaurant, I'd get probably a bunch more raw fish.
Wastrel, was this question inspired by something that you do?
No, it wasn't. I was just trying to think of a good question that I might be able to call into my favorite podcast about.
Oh, God bless
Oh,
you.
thank you, Voice Troll. We love you.
Great to have you, Voice Troll.
Good to see you. And you're zapped.
You're zapped, but that's
Thank
a great
you, Voice
question.
Thank you
Troll.
for being
We'll,
here
we'll
for
keep thinking on it.
4 hours of this shit. This is insane.
This is insane. By the way,
You know what? I'm here for it. I'll be watching and talking about it on the Discord.
Should we just
God
add
bless you.
20? Should we just add fucking 20 hours and just do another fucking?
Unleash
no,
the
no,
freaks.
we're not doing that.
Oh! It's. Do you think it's time to unleash the?
the freaks.
We probably have a couple more
Yeah,
questions. What are we gonna do? 10, 20? What's the deal? I don't know.
I don't remember. I think we
Our
started.
brains are close to melting at this point.
Yeah.
How did we do 25 hours? That's insane.
We didn't. We didn't do it
Oh,
well.
yeah.
It was a mess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was very bad. There were long stretches of it that were super boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
Let's take another call. All
who
right,
got
we're
here?
getting a question. It looks like this is maybe. Hi, you're on. Is this Eric? You're on with the Doughboys from Chicago.
What's up, Eric?
Hello, yeah.
Hi,
Can you hear
Eric.
me? How's it
We
going?
can hear you.
hear ya.
Good.
Good, how you
Good.
doing?
How are you doing? How's Chi-Town?
It's good. It's dark. It's still cold. It's like 35 degrees up here.
Wow.
You know what? I'm starting to understand why some people listen to like a lot of people are calling in. I was like, it's freezing cold out. There's nothing
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah,
It just makes sense that they would watch a Doughboys live stream.
I moved to this wasteland to escape from my problems, but all I found was solitude.
Mhm.
And so you are my eternal companion. Seems to be a running theme.
Anyways, what's your question?
What's your question, Eric?
My question, I guess, is if you could build your like a 4-for-4, like your perfect 4-for-4, what would it be? Like,
And are you saying,
for
Eric?
instance-
Is it? Yeah.
Wendy's?
Finish your question. Are you saying like we could pull it from different chains? Was going to be my follow up.
Sure, yeah, whatever you want. Like your perfect ideal 4-for-4.
This is a dream 4-for-4. This is like,
Great.
hey, multiple brands have come together and pulled off a collab, and it's
Yeah,
honestly
open
whatever the
market,
fuck you want.
You can do whatever you want.
It's a crossover thing. Got it.
While we're thinking of this, I also want to hear your top 3 Chicago restaurants. All right, here we go. You don't have to do it right. Whenever you're ready, you can tell us your top 3 Chicago spots.
Okay, great.
Top
Yeah,
three.
think on that, Eric.
Okay.
You have an answer. What did you say? Owl
No,
Street?
I think he just said it out loud. I think he was repeating the question out loud.
Yeah, sorry, I have
I think it was-
a weird connection, so it's kind of hard to hear you. But yeah, I'll think of. Give me like 1 second. I'll think about it.
Okay, Eric's gonna think about his.
It'd be
favorite
funny if he
Chicago
freaks out and
chains.
he just hangs up. He fucking can't handle it. This is a great question. A 4-for-4.
I think as part of the exercise, you can't like just say like oh, I want to get a there should be like you can't like just put like a fucking like a double baconator on there because that's never going to be on a $4 menu. That's too expensive of an item. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I think it
Yeah,
has
yeah.
to be something that could plausibly be on a $4.
Should it be one restaurant and it's done, or can you use multiple?
No, we could we already talked. We litigated.
All right,
this.
fine.
We
I
could
don't
have
know. It's
multiple
fucking
restaurants.
midnight, for God's sakes.
I'm glad you're asking to repeat it because I need the repeat too.
People are confused. All right, here we
It's
go.
a complicated question.
You started.
I think that if I could get a bundle of wings from Wingstop, and I think probably I don't know what the right amount for $1. I want to say 4 wings. I could say I could maybe get 4 Wingstop wings. I can get an order of curly fries from Arby's, like a small order of curly fries from Arby's. I could get I want to say just like an In-N-Out like hamburger. I feel like you could get just like one hamburger, no cheese, one patty, like on a $4 menu, and then that leads me to some sort of sweet treat, which I want to say like a mini Wendy's Frosty. If I get like those 4,
That's
that's a
fucking
pretty
good.
good
Yeah.
all around combo. You know, I get 2 sources of protein, and I got a quality side and a quality treat.
I think I would go spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's.
That's a good one.
And then I think I would do cheesy gordita crunch. So we got 2 of my favorites covered. French fries from McDonald's. Fuck, this last one's so hard. Because part of
I
it's
like the
those
cheesy
Arby's
gordita crunch
shake.
pick.
Thank you. I think the taco like seems like a good size. You know how when you get Jack in the
Sure,
Box,
yeah.
seems like.
Yeah.
But I'm like the shakes from Arby's are pretty good.
They're good.
But I also just want a Coke, and that's a McDonald's Coke. So 2 McDonald's
Yeah,
products.
small McDonald's Coke, that's fine.
I mean, McDonald's fries and Coke
McDonald's
just always
fries,
win
yeah.
for me. I mean, come on. So that's 2 of my 4 is McDonald's.
I would also go McDonald's fries, McDonald's chicken nuggets, a spicy chicken McCrispy from McDonald's, and a McDonald's milkshake.
So your 4 for 4 is McDonald's.
An existing McDonald's 4 for 4 combo.
And then also,
bold
might
gambit.
be the winner. That's a great combo.
It's a good combo. Eric, top 3 Chicago restaurants. What do you think?
Yeah, I got you. Okay, so I got 3. So first, I'm going to do my favorite sushi restaurant that I've been going my whole life. It's called Midori.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the north side.
Midori,
it's on
okay.
Bryn Mawr.
Midori, I believe, means melon.
I didn't know that.
Midori.
It means
melon.
Melon.
Yeah. Melon? I appreciate it.
Hey, after the Cubs game, you want to go to Midori, get some sushi? Just seems like it doesn't exist. Fucking delicious
I think
sushi.
Ditka might be there. We can see Ditka at Midori.
My second actually was a place you guys were supposed to do, but that got canceled. Pita Inn, which is kind of a cheat because it's in Skokie, kind of.
Pita
but it's
Inn.
still
Okay.
It's an amazing.
We might
place.
cover it at some point.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Good to know. I'm getting my tickets.
It's what
Wait,
it's what Lois Griffin says when she's
Yeah.
being romantic with her husband.
That is, you're both gross. Pita Inn. That's what she says.
Yeah.
Lois, I finished before I got in. Should write this shit, the 3 of us.
Yeah, that'd be good. Be on the show.
What's the last one? Because you're also
my
zapped,
last
by the way.
one.
So let's. Mm-hmm.
My last one is no problem. My last one, it's quick. It's called Red Hot Ranch, and it's basically our own kind of local In and Out. It's all cash, but it's really
wow.
Good. And it's not In and
I
Out.
hear
really good.
It's awesome. It's cheap. They're open late. It's the best. They're under the.
I hear
train.
Red Hot Ranch. I'm thinking.
Yeah,
I'm
Red
thinking
Hot
spicy. I love Under the Train. That sounds great. Is it spicy?
I guess it's more of a greasy spoon. They just got burgers, fries,
Got
and
it.
then actually amazing deep fried shrimp that they.
It was more red hot in the sense of like it's like this, like a red hot, like a hot dog. Like it's like this is hot food. This is like these are grill favorites. Got it.
Yeah, Red Hot in Chicago hot dog.
Wow.
One last thing. I'll say this like a super fan. You're zapped. You gotta go.
Thanks, Eric.
Bye-bye.
You're zapped. Bye,
Thanks,
Eric.
Eric.
No problem.
We get another question for the Discord.
Sure.
I think we should unleash the freaks after this question, and just hit it.
The freaks have been unleashed.
No, but I'm saying like we should do like fucking like, hi, how you doing? What's your question? And then
Oh, do a little bit of a lightning round.
we're gonna do a lightning round.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you're the guy with a zapper, so if you're zapping quickly,
All right,
we can
fine.
get
I'll
through 'em.
fucking zap people.
Let's get a Discord
fucking
question,
fast.
then we'll get in the
All
lightning round.
From Deathlehem, what are your favorite combinations of sweet and savory? I personally love. Are we starting the death round? The speed
No,
round
you don't
yet?
have
you're
to.
fine.
You don't have to
to.
read that fast.
Yeah, you're not
From
again.
Deathlehem, what are your favorite combinations of sweet and savory? I personally love a strawberry and goat cheese combo and
Ooh.
Chicago style popcorn, but only one caramel for each 2 cheddar, ideally.
Yeah, I've had that. We've had that Chicago style popcorn in Chicago.
I'm not like a huge sweet and like a sweet and savory mixer. I'm not. We've talked
Chocolate
about
covered pretzels.
That's
Yes.
a good one. It's a great
Oh,
answer,
Emma.
Emma.
Yes.
coming through like always. That's a great answer. It's a great answer. And I'm sure that I like it in dishes. I just can't think of like things off the top of my head. But like anytime I have a fancy meal and it's like, this is like sweet, like, you know, savory and sweet, I'm like, this is great.
Yeah.
And also, you know what? Mango sticky rice kind of like that, right? All
I don't know how
see?
savory
This
that
This
is.
is fucked up.
No, I think it's more.
This is fucked up.
No, I think it's more on the sweet side.
It's
I don't
fucked
know.
up. This is fucked up. Just leave me alone.
No, I mean, I kind of get what you're saying, but I don't know if I'm fully there. Very basic answer, but I love dipping French fries in a vanilla shake.
Yeah.
Fucking
Mhm.
delightful. That's if you're asking my favorite, that's my favorite.
Cool. You also like Jurassic Park? Dude, everyone likes that, Wags.
So what?
Yeah, it's a good point.
You like Jurassic Park?
Yeah, it fucking rules. It's one of my top 20 movies of all time. Probably my
It's
top
good.
10.
It's good.
That's a good one.
That's you've seen you. What is Because also that's like now dated. I just feel like we're so much older than you.
1994 Jurassic Park releases.
And you're baby Amelia at that point, right?
What year in 1994?
Wait, what year? What?
What month in 1994 is what I meant to say.
Would have been a summer release.
Summer release. Yeah.
Okay, so I was not born yet.
Was it
Oh,
1983?
fuck.
I think it's 1994, but now I got to look it up.
Those baby raptors in Jurassic Park were born before you.
Yeah.
That's wild.
But you know what, Mitch? Another one of your favorite movies, Jaws.
Classic.
You were born after Jaws came out.
That's true.
So it's fine.
7 years? What is 75 is Jaws? Summer of 75?
93 was Jurassic Park. So you
Okay.
definitely weren't born. Emma, were you alive in 93?
What month in 93?
Oh my god.
You mean what year in
fuck.
93?
Yeah, what
Yeah,
year?
what year in 93?
Let's see if I can find the domestic release date. June 9th, 1993 in the United States.
I was just about 6 months old. 5
Wow.
months old.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
So any month other than January, you would have been.
Yep.
Okay.
So what did you
I
think?
don't know. Maybe it came out in January. I have no idea.
What did you think of it? That must have been scary to watch as like a few month old baby.
Yeah, it was pretty terrifying. But I don't
Screaming in the
remember most of
theater.
it, so it's okay.
All right, I think we should get to lightning rounds.
All right, let's do some lightning rounds.
let's
People
do
are going to
it.
be zapped quickly. Let's get our first caller.
Hi, you're in the Doughboys lightning round. You only have a couple seconds to say your question, and then you get zapped. Say your question and say your name.
Hi, my name is Andy.
And your
Andy
question,
Iverson
Andy,
on the-
before you get zapped.
If you could make any unhealthy food healthy, what would you pick?
Does sound.
Fried chicken.
He sounds
Fried
appropriately.
chicken. That's a
He sounds
great
appropriately
answer.
Fried chicken
scared.
is a great answer. Yeah, he does.
French fries is my answer. And you're zapped.
The reason that I
Great question.
Oh.
Go on. Say your thing quickly.
the reason that I sound scared is because I am.
That's good because you're zapped. Goodbye.
Ooh,
Okay,
you
this is
can
going
make
well.
One unhealthy food healthy.
All right, this is Aubrey.
I think honestly sandwiches would be good too, like a big sub
Fuck.
sandwich.
A big sub sandwich is a
healthy.
great answer.
That's
You know what?
heavy.
No, I'm wrong. Pizza. Pizza's my answer.
Pizza.
Spaghetti.
Aubrey.
Hi, Aubrey, we're hearing your.
Yes.
Hey, we're hearing your whatever TV show
Yeah.
you're watching.
Turn down your TV. We're hearing the
That's-
we're hearing the
that
stream.
was you guys.
Oh man,
Yeah, it
no
was
wonder why
us.
no wonder why it sounded so fucking annoying. Sounded like shit.
Sorry.
Turn down those two dipshits
The
who are babbling in the
part of stream I
background.
was watching was the last person's question, and so
Wow.
I didn't understand what was happening.
Well, then you understand that there's not much time. You're gonna go quick.
There's not much time.
There's not much time. You gotta say your question and your name and before you get zapped.
Hurry.
This is Bethlehem from the Dough Squad again.
Definitely.
I'm
Oh wait, didn't you get a
double-dipping.
question in writing?
You're double dipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are your
You get a
questions?
question. You get zapped. You're zapped.
No, please.
Wait, say what your question is quickly.
My question is, you were talking about Easter eggs earlier, and that used to be my cat's favorite toy was empty plastic Easter eggs. And so I was just wondering,
Wow.
what was the best toy that you've ever gotten from your food, like a prize in a cereal box,
That's a
or
great question.
Kinder egg, or
Oh.
anything like that?
That's a great question. You're zapped. Goodbye. Thank you for calling in and also for writing in. Okay,
Yoda disappearing cube from Taco Bell.
that's.
Do you ever see that?
Good.
Do you have that one of those fucking things? Someone sent me one. A listener sent me one because they talked about how much I liked it as a kid, and then I got rid of it because I got
Whoa.
rid of everything.
That's so
It's
sweet.
cool. Yeah, it's cool because it it looks like Yoda, right?
Yeah.
And then you turn it and you see fucking Darth Vader.
That's
Whoa.
fucked up.
Yeah, because it's got like just like a profile of each of them, kind of, and then just like the perspective of it, depending on how you angle it, makes it look like just one of them is occupying the cube.
Trippy it is. All right, we're getting
The
tired.
vibes are strong with this one.
All right, the great question. Thank you for calling in. And oh wait, and my answer.
Yeah, what's
is-
your answer?
Sorry, I didn't think of an answer. I think that my answer is. Do you remember the McDonald's toys that were the racers? I think they were Tiny Toons, and you could flip them in.
Yeah.
And it was one, and then you flipped it the other way, and it was another car.
I know what you're talking about. Those are cool.
That still sticks with me as a great toy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's my answer.
I don't have one. I can't remember anything.
Me either.
I
Amelia, it's
can't.
okay.
I just can't remember. Nothing
Would it be
sticks out.
that log you grabbed from the?
Yeah, it would be
Jesus
the log I
Christ.
grabbed from the Comedy Bang Bang bathroom.
Stinky it is. That's Yoda. All right. Next question. We're starting to lose our minds. We've been under our heat lamp for fucking
It is toasty in here.
4 hours.
Petition to do Lois Griffin impressions for the rest of the feedback.
Permission granted. Please do that.
All right, we got another caller in here.
PETA in. All right, here we go.
It's lightning round. Doughboys.
What's up, Doughboys?
Hi, it's lightning round. You gotta ask your question fast, so that you're gonna get zapped. It's just gonna zap you.
I'm gonna zap you quick. Ask your question right now.
Hurry.
What is the most impressive physical feat you've ever seen somebody do? Either in a restaurant, in a gym, in music class. The most impressive thing you've seen.
I said this.
Whoa.
I said this the other day, but I think that Gabrus eating 61 or 62 nuggets was genuinely impressive.
It was really impressive.
Impressive, and I mean that sincerely.
Yeah. 61 chicken nuggets in 1 hour.
Yeah.
That was quite a feat. I think it might have been more, too. It might have been 63.
The other instance beside that is like probably something we saw at a wrestling show, Wags.
Yeah, some of Bandito's antics at some of the PWG shows we've seen. That dude's absolutely insane. But there's many great luchadors, many great wrestlers that we'll see there. So yeah, one of those probably qualifies.
All right, great. Amelia, you're up, and then we get well, you're zapped, by the way. You're bye.
But this one time I saw Lois Griffin in a PETA Inn.
Bye, buddy.
And what did she say? Quick, what did she say?
She was like, PETA Inn.
God, it's so creepy every time you say it. Okay, all right, next caller.
This is Tyler from Minnesota.
Hi, Tyler.
Quick, you're in the lightning round. You got to ask your question quick, and then you're going to get zapped. Now, do it.
Holy shit, I can't believe it happened. What's up, boys? I need to know which one of the three guys in the Big Lebowski, Donnie, the dude, Walter, what is their bowl from the final three? Chipotle, Sweet Fin, Sweet Green. You can't reuse one.
That's a great question.
That's a really good question.
That's a great question. Thank you for calling in. You're zapped, and also we will answer this question. Thank you for calling in.
I think this is easy because I think Donnie Donnie like probably gets the Sweet Green. I think that John Goodman's character is going to get the Chipotle because it's the only one that he would possibly eat.
Yeah.
Like everything else he would think would be crap. And I think that the dude is crunchy enough to fuck with raw fish.
That's true.
And I think Donnie is like probably the most conventional down the middle choice. And I think he'd pick the green.
Donnie does seem like a guy who would be like, I got Chipotle. Like, he's like a Chipotle guy. Yeah. But then like that, like kind of fucks up the vibes of like, I guess maybe if it's like John Goodman's, I can't remember the character's name, even though he just said
Walter.
If it was like a thing like Walter's like ex-wife turned him on to or whatever, like maybe that would be the connection that would get him to eat something like poke, but I can't see him really eating any of those things voluntarily.
I thought you were gonna ask who we are of the dude and Donnie and Walter, and it would be I'm Walter, Weiger's the dude, and Kowalik is Donnie. The Noid is Donnie.
I would say Donnie would be Sweetfin because he's out of his element.
That's great.
That's true.
And he'd be like, I got a bowl with rice and no fish. Like something like that. That's great. That's a good call.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you for calling in. You're zapped. Bye. How many more Wags? How many more should we do?
I see someone who's been waiting for the person who's been waiting the longest at the top of the queue. Is that whoever that is? Is that Hannah? Let's get Hannah in here.
Hannah, you're in the lightning round. Hi, thank you for waiting so long. Give us your question, and then you're gonna get zapped.
Oh my goodness. Okay. My question: you guys talked about sandwiches of history on Instagram earlier. What Instagram food content do you like?
Oh man, you know what? I like hot ones. I like hot
ones. I
like watching hot ones.
But that's a YouTube show. You think it qualifies as Instagram?
Content?
My answer is sandwiches of history. I love sandwiches of history.
That guy's great.
Barry.
We're gonna get him on.
We're gonna get him on.
Would love to get him on.
His name's Barry, right?
His name's Barry. Yeah.
His name is Barry.
Boy, I don't know, because I like all I look at is dogs on Instagram. I don't have any other like accounts I follow. I have a private account, and the only follower I have is Natalie, and all we do is like send dogs back and forth. So food content I get by accident.
That's cute.
I tell you what I hate is like kind of the stupid food when it's just like, hey, here we're just gonna take like a fucking big thing of melted cheese and just like slop it on top of a burger and just make it a total mess, or like we're gonna bake like pizza cupcakes or something. Anytime it's like something like that, I'm just always like, what are we doing here?
The new trend of people who do like the weird, like they do like a weird, like they cook like a whole log of meat, like 17-minute long videos that waste people's times. Do you know people's time? Do you know of these videos?
Well, that's been around for a while, right?
It's
That's
been
like the
around for a
epic
long time.
mealtime thing, right?
Yeah, but it's not. It's like it's even weirder than that. It's like videos of like people who actually don't know what they're doing. There's one guy who I think makes all of them. But besides that, Badlands Chugs, baby, we love to watch Badlands Chug stuff.
He's pretty sick.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Amelia, do you have a question? Because we got to zap people or an answer.
An answer. You took my first answer. It was hot ones.
You have to answer as lowest. Don't forget that.
Hot one. What? I can't really do it. Hot ones.
All right, Wagner. I think we have to be close to fucking wrapping this up. My mom is probably asleep in the snack room.
Let's take. Here's what we'll do. Let's take
Snack
another
room.
question from the Discord. We'll take one more call and then we'll wrap it up.
All right.
Thank you everyone for bearing with us. Sorry we started.
How many
so
calls
late.
do we
Thanks
have
for going so
left?
long.
I just feel bad for anyone who's waiting. You're also zapped. Whoever's still on the line.
Thank you,
Thank
Hannah.
you.
Bye, Hannah.
Great question.
Fucking Hannah's just hanging out. Think we didn't notice?
We have too many calls to get to.
It's fucking bullshit.
We have way too many calls to get.
There's
to,
too many
which is
calls to get to.
unfortunately,
Sorry,
I'm
everyone. Oh my god.
Yeah.
How long has this last person been waiting? An hour?
No one's been waiting an hour. I don't think.
No.
What does that say?
No one's been waiting more than 20 minutes, which is still a lot.
Still too long.
Let's get one more. Let's get another Discord question, and then we'll get a one
All right,
final
Amelia,
call.
what's the last Discord question?
I'm like scrolling through. I'm trying to decide which one. The pressure is on.
Keep saying it as low as please.
Oh.
Also, is Ronald like Jokerish? Is that what we were trying to say earlier?
I think any sort of
Peter, I
clown
don't
is a
know
little
which
suspicious.
question to pick.
now
I think a Joker. I think a John Wayne
Peter.
Gacy.
Which question do I pick for the feedback?
Lois, just
okay.
pick one. Giggity, giggity.
Oh, fucking Quagmire's here.
This question is from Dr. Handsome in the Moment chat.
Wow.
Oh.
Question: much like I'm not gonna do it in her voice. Much like a taco bowl, what food would you like to see converted into the bowl form factor?
Great question. You know what? It failed with the pizza bowl. We tried it with Papa John's.
No, I'm going to give an answer because I like Jersey Mike's, but I don't think their sub in a tub works. I would like a place to really figure out the sandwich bowl. Really figure out how do you recreate the feeling of eating a sandwich in the same way that a Chipotle bowl approximates eating a burrito, but just not quite as fun, not quite as satisfying. If someone could crack the perfect sandwich bowl, I'd be in hog heaven.
Yeah.
Because then it could be like, you know what? I'm kind of craving a pastrami Reuben. I can get myself this pastrami Reuben.
Well, in my head, I was just thinking Reuben bowl.
I can get this from this place that
fucking.
fucking nails it, that does a great Reuben bowl. It's not as good as me getting this thing on rye bread or whatever the fuck, but it's still pretty fucking good.
You know what my thought was is that immediately this is sad because I think you could also just do it, but hot dog bowl is what went into my head immediately.
Hot dog bowl.
Okay.
I just want a fucking hot dog bowl.
Hot dog bowl.
It shows how tired I am, but I just want a fucking hot
dog bowl. I've had a hot dog bowl. Johnny's Pastrami, if you order something different from Johnny's Pastrami, you ever ordered that?
No.
It's great. They have a menu item called Something's Different.
And this is a fucking hot dog in a bowl?
It's fucking hot dog bowl.
Frank Tank.
It's a Frank Tank. Fuck, Frank Tank is really good. It's a Frank Tank. You get like two big dogs. They're two big dogs smothered with chili and cheese in a bowl, and then they put like fucking raw onion on top of it. It's heavenly.
Wow.
It's fucking great.
We went to another deli because I told you we were gonna get Cantors, my mom and I, but we went to Nate and Al's in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
And my mom ordered a fucking hot dog. Fucking alpha move.
That's fucking cool.
And you know what? I had a bite of that hot dog. I had like half of the hot dog.
Are you fucking Lady and the Tramping a hot dog with your mom?
She's in the other room, for God's sakes. I fucking just chomped when she wasn't looking. The hot dog was fucking fantastic. Nate and Al's hot dog was delicious.
Love it when a place is an unexpectedly good hot dog. Some delis will surprise you.
Hot dog bowl. All right, Amelia, your answer?
Lasagna bowl.
Lasagna bowl. That's a
great answer.
You fucking breaking my balls? Lasagna bowl? That sounds
breaking
too
my
good.
fucking balls here. It's a lasagna bowl. Or a toilet bowl.
This is the best lasagna bowl in all 5 boroughs. Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens.
We don't have enough
Staten
time
Island.
for all the boroughs. Emma, do you have an answer?
Sandwich bowl was what I was thinking of. The only thing close enough
Like a
to it I
chicken
can
parm
think of is
bowl.
like a panzanella salad with like a little bit of bread in there.
Oh, that's fun.
That's good.
Delicious.
Yeah, you gotta have some sort of bread element in the sandwich bowl. You just gotta. Anyways, last caller of the night. Everyone, I'm sorry.
Sorry we
if
couldn't
you
get to
waited
everyone. We'd need like 4 hours to get to everybody, and then I know people would keep calling, so we'd honestly need infinite
But the
time.
lucky
We'd never
last
get to
caller,
everybody.
unless they are horrible, here they are.
The fifth borough is the Bronx. Let's get this last caller on here.
Oh, we hear our.
Okay, we're here.
We hear our.
Yeah, we're hearing the stream in the background. If you can turn your monitor down or your TV down.
And so I don't want to put pressure on you, but you are the last call of
You're
the
the
night.
last caller.
Wow, I thought
You heard of the Last Jedi. Well, you're the last caller. Yeah, no, we're still going.
I have a feeling Mitch is going to like me as much as the Last Jedi, but let's see. So my question. Oh, my name is McClain.
You're fucking
by the way.
zapped already, dog.
Die hard jokes on the Discord.
Hi, McClain.
Oh, well, we like you. Come on.
Thank you. I also made the Gremlins drop, so I feel like that maybe bought me some goodwill.
Great drop.
Quality drop, yeah.
Thank you.
All right, what's your question? We want to go home.
Okay, my question is, you guys travel a lot, or you eat at a lot of different places. But is there one thing that if you see it on a menu, that you have to get it no matter what? Because I have a personal rule that I break sometimes, but if I see a club sandwich on a menu at a diner or a restaurant, no matter where I'm at, then I got to get it. So I'm just curious if you have a sort of a rule you hold fast to.
McClain, that's a great question. I will say that I feel like club sandwich, you're casting a wide net. I feel like a lot of places do a club sandwich. You might be having a lot of club sandwiches. How much of it is an excuse for you to get a club sandwich?
Yeah, you're fucking full of shit. Can we just be real here for a second?
Yeah.
He's busting our fucking balls.
Yeah, you're busting our fucking balls over here. This fucking bullshit.
See, Mitch likes me just as much as the Last Jedi. I apologize.
For me, a lot of the times, I fall for it so often as eggs Benny. I love a good eggs
Sure.
Benny. Come on, it's really good. Emma, I hear you. I hear you agreeing. Are you with me on the eggs Benny?
Yeah, I mean, it goes both ways. I think sometimes there are restaurants where you're like, an eggs Benny here might make me ill, but
That's also true. Also if an eggs Benedict is overcooked, then the yolk doesn't, and that's like such a bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my answer comes from my fandom for both birthday flavor and vanilla flavor. And I think if I'm at any place that has a sweet treat and they've got hey, we've got a vanilla cupcake, or we've got like a birthday ice cream scoop, like I'm gonna fucking get that. I'm gonna try birthday flavor or vanilla flavor. And that tends to be what I gravitate towards.
I like that.
I guess. I mean, I don't agree with you, but yeah.
I don't agree with your
fried
shit.
ice cream.
You don't agree with my shit?
No.
Deep fried ice cream.
Emma said deep fried ice cream. That's
rules.
quite an answer.
I feel like you don't see it often, but whenever I see it, I'm like, I have to get it.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I think
I heard
dessert
what you're
is
saying
also
here.
a broad category, but dessert is a must get no matter how big the meal is.
You know what? I'll do a lot, actually, more than I realize. And I don't know if this is a must order, but this is a thing that I'll do commonly. If I go to a place and I was like, it's like a Mexican restaurant I've never been to before, and they got taquitos, I was like, I'll fucking try their taquitos.
That's pretty good.
See what's
I
going
like
on
that.
here.
I like
Sometimes
that.
you get a really good one.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get it's got like a really good green salsa or like a really good guac, and it's just like, oh, this is fucking hitting.
Hell yeah.
Amelia, or I should say Lois, what is your answer?
Well, Peter, I'm glad you asked.
Please don't refer to me as Peter. Cohogs, of course.
For breakfast, definitely just a classic 2 eggs over easy, sausage or bacon, and hash browns. So hash browns, really. I like to see how different diners do it.
Oh, that's a good call.
Yeah,
Classic
whether
meal.
sometimes it's like potato hash, sometimes it's the flat hash. Desserts or ice cream, I would say MCC every time. It's kind of like the litmus test
Mint
to
chocolate
see.
chip.
Mint chocolate chip.
Or
Sorry, your favorite DJ.
My favorite DJ, MCC.
Uh-huh.
I heard jokes. You were zapped, by the way. You were so zapped.
Thanks,
All right,
McClain.
And then
McClain.
dinner, I would just say,
See you, dude.
thank you, McClain. And then dinner, I would just say eggplant parmesan.
Oh, that's fun.
Fuck, eggplant parmesan's a great one. You know what? Sometimes an Italian restaurant does eggplant and chicken parm, like a combo parm.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
fun.
yeah.
Oh, God. Fucking busting my balls when I see that on the menu.
Fucking balls here.
We need to end.
We're going to end the show. The show's been going late. We've been
Anya
here
Casey,
for...
you guys have an answer, a must-have item on a menu. You got to try if you see it.
I usually, I love barbecue. If I see a pulled pork sandwich, I will always lean towards the pulled pork sandwich.
Man, I feel like maybe because didn't I have a pulled pork sandwich at Caro's? And it looked like
that was fucking nasty. That was
a spider's web.
That was a bad move.
And now I think forever I just put in my head that like a bad pulled pork sandwich, which there are bad pulled pork sandwiches, but if it's bad.
But if you go like you're talking about, you go to a barbecue restaurant, you go to a place that knows what they're doing.
No, I know.
Like that, we went to that great barbecue restaurant in Nashville.
I know, but I'm just saying I'm scared now because of Caro's. I'm scared of that forever.
You have an aversion.
Yeah. But a good answer. I think that's a great answer.
Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
I don't have a must-have, but on the Eggs Benedict tip, my thing is whatever egg dish I get, I ask for a side of hollandaise.
That's smart. That's a great
good.
fucking hack.
So that's a little hack for everybody out there.
That's a great hack.
Wow.
Remember, I wanted to do like Eggs Benedict on the road, like to go. Like that was my big thing. Remember?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was my big thing, but it was my idea that I had at one point.
It was your idea that you'd figure out how to package it as a to-go item.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what they do with the Egg McMuffin, but it's not exactly that.
Doesn't do it.
No, because it doesn't have the hollandaise sauce.
Just doesn't do it.
Yeah, it doesn't have the hollandaise sauce. It's a tough thing to figure out how to travel.
Wags, we did it.
We did it.
The fucking tournament is over. The Q&A is over.
It's all over. It's all wrapped up.
Thank you guys.
Thank
for
you all
being here for 5 hours.
Thank everyone here. Thank you so much because the stream was supposed to start at literally 4.5 hours ago. It's still going.
Amelia, I couldn't tell if she was saying that quietly as Lois or as herself. I'm so out of my mind right now.
Yeah. Sarcastically thanking us? Is that what it was?
Yeah, I think that was maybe what it was.
Okay, got it.
No. It wasn't sarcastic.
I feel like I'm in a terrarium. It feels very hot and sweaty, and there's glass.
Yeah.
And people are looking at us.
People are looking at us.
You're also sitting on a hot rock. That's your issue.
Yeah, I did. I plugged in a hot rock and sat on it before the show started.
We're going to go ahead and wrap things up here. We'll get Mitch some crickets. And we're going to thanks to all of you for joining us for this tournament. And thanks to everyone for sticking around for this Q&A. And if there's just one thing I want everyone to remember, it's that Amelia unclogged a toilet with her hands.
That's right.
On International Women's Day.
That's right. See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you to everyone. Thank you.
Mitch, you're talking like a cat.
Wags, you know why I'm talking like a cat. It's that time of month, baby.
That's right. It's time for our partnership with the Sante Door Foundation, the Golden Paw Club.
Well, we almost said it at the same time. The
Golden
Paw Club.
You know, start talking like a cat again.
Start talking like a cat. And Wags, we got quite a cutie today. Meet Machiavelli, who is a gorgeous 1.5-year-old floofer.
Aw.
It's easy to see how people are immediately drawn to him, but our Machiavelli gives fair warning when he's not ready for your love and will, mostly, politely ask you to pump your brakes.
You know, Mitch, the actual Machiavelli was an Italian prince who was famous for his scheming.
Oh.
But this Machiavelli is looking for a patient and cat-savvy adopter who can respect Machiavelli's boundaries, but also someone who can help him grow.
Thanks for the history lesson I didn't ask for.
Treats and Troyes, not surprising.
Treats and Troyes, you're stuck in history.
Treats and toys, not surprising, are the way into this handsome boy's heart. Once he's warmed up, he will turn on the charm, and you'll easily understand why all good things take time.
For more information about Machiavelli, please visit santidor.org.
That's SANTEDOR.org. And Mitch, if you scroll down, there's a picture of Machiavelli right there.
What
a cutie
Give
pie.
this cutie a home, for God's sakes. And pump your brakes, you freaks.
Santidor.org.
Meow.
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 Doughboys.